I'm your host, Devang. Welcome to the Outlaw Joseph Scott's episode 31, entitled Good to the Last Depth. This is going to be a fixed map layout mission from the Swamps of Death book, the Jargano book. So let me just go ahead and switch over to our overview of the map. Hold on. All right, here we are. This is the bird's eye view of the map. This is Swamps of Death mission number 3, The Lost Journal. While talking to the local newspaper man in town, he tells you that he thinks he has finally worked out the location of the Lost Journal, a legendary missing volume in the notes of Dr. Hedgebrook, the first man to travel through a gateway to another world and make it back alive. If true, it could be worth a fortune. So as you can see, this is a fixed map layout. Probably the largest one in either book. It's pretty huge. As you can see, it takes up just about the entire size of this table here. You can see I'm extended about as far as I can above the table at this view. And we're still cutting off a room up at the top there, and a room down at the mine entrance down here on the bottom. You can see it's pretty large. And how this map gets set up is each actual room already has an exploration token on it. So we've used up all of the exploration tokens right now. Each room, actual room, not the corridors, has an exploration token on it. That's what you'll see. And then there are also 6 rooms that are potential objective rooms. Now, we use some of these tokens. We've got these square Shadows of Brimstone numbered tokens. And I've chosen one. I've gotten 1 through 6, numbers 1 through 6. And there's 6 rooms that have these. So there's a 1, a room that has a 1, a room that has a 2. And those 6 were randomly shuffled up, or however, they're randomly pulled and placed hidden on 6 of the rooms. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but you'll see there's sort of 1 on the left, almost midway up. That room that has 2 tokens. The one at the very far top has 2. The one kind of in the middle of the top has 1. The curved one on the right, top right, you can see there's the 3 rooms on the right that both have those 2, have the two tokens, encounter, and one of these. So there's 3 rooms on the right, sort of 2 rooms on the left, one in the top left corner, the big one up there, and one in the middle. So there's 6 rooms total. And what we have to do is at the start of the game we'll roll a d6. That tells us what number we are looking for out of these square tokens. So we're looking for, if we roll a 3, we're looking for a room that has the number 3 in it. And what will happen is, that's the location that has the Lost Journal, and each time we reveal a token, or we'll go there, we'll deal with any encounter, the encounter token that's there, any fights and everything. Once all that's complete, then we flip over the token. If we find it, then we get all the growing dread cards, and then we get ambushed by the epic threat, or in the case of Joseph being single, it'll be a high threat. He'll get ambushed by it and have to fight that at the end. So if it's not the objective, the number that we're looking for, we're going to move the hero marker on the death track by the number. So if, say, we pulled the 4, we would move the hero track, the hero token, 4 spaces down on the depth track. And you do that each and every time you reveal one that's not the objective token. So, this is another one. Because of the random nature of Brimstone, could be pretty short if the first one is revealed. Could be pretty long if it's the last one that he looks for. It could go horribly wrong if it's the last one, because
This is a huge map, and it is Joseph, so time is going to be of the essence for him. If he does find and defeat the enemy, he gets 25 experience, and then he can choose to either get $100 for each number counter revealed. So each of these number counters, if I go through, if it is the last one, he gets 5, so he could choose to get 500 experience, or he could gain 1 to his sanity, a permanent 1 to his sanity. That'll be an interesting choice if or when I get to it. If I fail, then he loses 1 sanity permanently, which is not a happy thing. And there you go. And that is really it for the rules. Not a lot of special rules. There's just, the preset map, fixed map. The exploration tokens are already laid out. We've got the 6 objective rooms with their random number between 1 and 6. We will need to roll at the start of the game to see which number we are looking for. And basically the hero... the party track, the posse track, will move down based on when he explores one of those, reveals one of these objective number counters. It'll be advanced by that number that's revealed if it isn't the final objective room. All right, well, so this is kind of the overview. I'm going to obviously for gameplay, this is going to be way too small, way too tiny for you all. So I'm going to change camera angles, and then we will get started. All right, here we go. Into start. So, holding back the darkness. A 7 will work. Oh, and we actually start here at 15. And then Joseph gets to move. 6 or a 3, might as well move the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is just enough to get him up to that first room. Remember, time is going to be of the essence, because it is a large map and there's just Joseph. I'll zoom in a little bit here. And let us see what's in this exploration token. 2 encounters. We can ignore the clue token and the number of exits because of the map. So we get 2 encounters. First encounter, Shafts of Light. Second is a Darkstone deposit. So, the Shafts of Light. The ceiling here is broken out in places with shafts of light spilling down into the room. Your spirits are lifted slightly at the hope that all is not lost. Not yet. All the heroes make a Spirit 5+ test. Unfortunately, Joseph only has 1 Spirit. For every 5+ that a hero rolls, they can recover a Grit or cancel a Darkness card. And then, if no hero passes the test, draw a Drawing Dread card. Now, Joseph does not pass. He does have 2 Grit that he starts with. However, with only 1 die, I don't think gritting that is going to be useful. So, we just add a Growing Dread. It's going to suck, but hey. Darkstone deposit. Shards of Darkstone protrude from the walls here, giving the room a faint purple glow. Nice, this will be useful. Unfortunately, Joseph only has 2 dice for his strength. It's everybody makes a strength 5+ test. For every 5+ rolled, get a Darkstone. Joseph gets 1 piece of Darkstone, which, hey, I'll take that. And I don't think that's worth re-rolling for just 1 die. Gritting. And then roll a d6 on a 1, 2, or 3. He's attacked. And he is not attacked. That was lucky. Alright, now I think my plan is here. I think Joseph is going to come up this left side, go to that room. We'll check the room far up there. Then he'll come across to that elbow room, that room, and leave this one down on the right for last. We'll give it a try anyway. Okay, so anyway, that was the end of the turn. Joseph rolls to hold back the darkness. A 10 will succeed. And then he rolls to move. 6 and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will hang out there. Let's see what's on this exploration token. Another encounter. And that is a lucky find. The room is filled with broken trinkets and rusty scraps. There may be something useful under all this if you can find it. Everybody makes a luck 6+ test, where Joseph has a 4 luck. If he passes, he gets to get a loot card. And he does. Loot card is a D6 times 50 gold. That is a 6. So 300 gold. That will be useful. Alright. Joseph gets to hold back the darkness. Going quickly so far, a 4 will fail. Then he rolls to move. A 1 or a 4. I think a 4 actually will get me. 1, 2, 3, yep, 4. So we'll take the 4. And then let's see what we get at this exploration token. This is the first objective room. And he gets another encounter. Apparently it's saving all of the attacks for later. We have another lucky find card. I guess it's probably because I've got both the counters for both sets together, and that must be one of the ones that actually has a duplicate card in each set. But alright. And he succeeds. So he gets another loot card. And the loot card is draw an artifact. And the mine artifact is the Tome of Rokal. +1 lore. Once per turn, he can take D6 corruption hits to recover a grit. Requires a spirit of 4 or higher. Well, can't use it. It'll be something to sell or get rid of later. Since it does have a weight, but he cannot use it. Alright, so after all that, we get to flip this over. Oh, I completely forgot. At the start of the mission, I need to see what number I'm looking for. I am looking for number 2. So, 2. And that is number 3. So that is not it. So we're going to increase our posse marker on the depth track by 3. So 1, 2, 3. So from 15 to a 12. And Joseph gets to hold back the darkness again. A 7 is still good enough. And he rolls to move. A 6 and a 2. I think I'll take the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is just enough to get him to the edge of the next room. Alright, so let us see what this exploration token is. It is two more encounters. That's it. We're getting all the encounter cards out. First one is an ominous hole. And the second one are mind worms. Oh! That's actually my bad. It's actually... So I did that a turn early. I don't know why I was thinking that was the entire one. He's actually on a really short passage. So we do have one more turn to hold back the darkness. A 9 will succeed. And then Joseph gets to move. A 3 or 2, so he'll take a 3. 1, 2, 3, which takes him to the edge of that. Then he gets the two encounters. Didn't make a huge difference. So the ominous hole. A large and forebodingly dark hole sits in the far wall of the room, beckoning you to shine your lantern's light inside. I can either look in, I could get an artifact on a 5 or 6. One or 2, 3 or 4 are both kind of bad. Or ignore it with a luck 4+ test. I think I'm going to ignore it. So it's a luck 4+ test. If I don't succeed, I'm ambushed. I succeeded. There's a 6. So don't have to worry about that. Now the mind worms. Agility 6+ test. So 5 agility. Make sure you guys can see that. Okay. Oh, I got a success. If successful, gain 30. There we are. If successful, gain 30 experience. And we must encounter the mind worms again. So this is going to happen every turn, which is unfortunate because I need to get through that. Let me double check that I don't have something that can cancel. I don't think I have anything that can cancel an encounter card or redraw. Yeah, nothing useful like that. Luckily, I do have a high agility to avoid that. So, holding back the darkness, a 9 will succeed. Joseph will move. Good. I need a 6. All right, because I'm heading up top to this other room up there. This is going to be another one that has one of the numbers in it. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 2 away. And that will cause me to have to encounter the mind worms again. And I fail. D6, I have to make a spirit 4+ test or lose D6 sanity with no willpower. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the sanity hits. It's early enough. So spirit test. Hey, I succeeded. So he doesn't actually take any sanity damage. Alright, let me move up a little more. Sorry for the little bit of the glare there. Alright, so holding back the darkness. A 4 will not work. That's a 2, so it gives us a darkness card. Laying in wait. Okay, the next time the heroes are attacked, it automatically counts as an ambush, and all the enemies gain +1 combat for the first fight round. Okay, so of course this room is going to have an exploration token where I'm attacked. But beyond that, Joseph gets to move. A 4 or a 3, well he's only 2 away, that's all he needs to do, so he's going to go 2. He'll go up there. And let's see what we get here for that exploration token. Sure enough, although actually I guess it's not as huge a deal, it is an ambush attack. So they're already attacking from ambush, but they are +1 combat for this round. So let us see, we get a low threat. What do we get? We have 6 void spiders that are ambushing. And their special ability is a 5. Rapid chomping, which gives them +1 combat. So, or +2 combat. So they're actually +3 combat this first turn. This is not going to be good. Luckily, I think based on the way the map tile is set up, only 5 of them can actually get adjacent to him. Kind of see there. Alright, well, so they will get to go first. Holding back the darkness. A 5 will fail. And then the spiders get to attack. They are 2, 4, 5 dice each. Hitting on 4s. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure you guys can see. Oh, you can't see all of the box, huh? Can I... Hold on, let me adjust the camera. That's a little bit better. So, 3 hits from that first one. From the second. Three hits from the third. 3 hits from the fourth. And 3 hits from the fifth. Okay. Joseph has to make his defense rolls. And luckily he is got his poison injection, so he can ignore their poison. And wow, that's pretty good for his defense. 6. He will use a grit because each of these is 4 damage. So still an awful lot of dice left in here. And well, that blocks 2 more. Not too horrible. So 2, 4, 6, 7 hits times 4. So here's 16 dice. Armor saves, saving on 5s. Okay. That was not good. I'll need to save my armor save, or you know. Okay, and then here's the remaining 12. Which was much better. Alright, and then he will spend his last grit to reroll all of these. Alright. Overall, pretty successful thanks to the grit. So, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 wounds. Then it's Joseph's turn. So we'll roll the move. Double 3s doesn't do anything for him. And then he gets to shoot. So again, reds are going to be his outlaw pistol. Hitting on 4s. Blah. That was pretty bad. Only 2 hits at all. And he has no grit, so we re-roll just his two natural actions. We'll re-roll the 2 outlaw pistol shots that missed. Oh well, 1 hit, and that's a 6. That gives him another die. So he has 4 hits. So he is +1 damage for the Darkstone bullets, 1 damage for his outlaw pistol ability, so he's +2. They have 0 defense, 5 health. So a 3 or better will kill. And we'll do the ones behind me here first. So a 2 will not. That gives 4 wounds. Alright, we'll hit this unwounded one. 3 or better. There's a 6, so that will kill it. That heals him for a wound. I'm going to hit this one. A 1 becomes 3 wounds. And the last hit. Well, we'll hit that one again. 5. We'll kill it. That will heal him for 1 more wound. And then hold back the darkness. A 9 will indeed hold back the darkness. The spiders get to go. The one in the back is kind of stuck there for right now. So they are 4 dice each. And on force, Joseph has no grit left. Ooh, well that was good. Only 3 hits out of those 12 dice. That's fortuitous. Lady Luck. Alright, Joseph's defense rolls. Block 2 of them. So 4 points of damage. She's got armor, which blocks 2 of them. He only takes 2 wounds out of all that. That's the back up to what he was after killing those 2. Alright, Joseph gets to move. Movement's a 4 and a 3. Oh, you know, and I need to remember I have to roll for the mind worms. So, I got a 4 and a 3 for movement. I will actually attempt to move because I want to get over here, over to the side farther. I don't know if you can see that. Closer to the edge over here so I can get off this tile with the mind worms. But anyway, that reminds me. I have at least 1 turn where, because I'm on the junction, and actually I probably should have moved, when I moved, I don't even know if I remember what his movement was, if he could even get off the tile. But here we go. So mind worms for last turn. He fails again. Jeez. His agility test. Alright, and his spirit test fails, so he takes a 1. Only took 1 sanity. And, you know, I'm going to assume there was a second turn that I missed where I was on that tile. I think it was the turn I revealed the token I still needed to roll this. So, he saves. So, nothing there. Joseph gets to move. So he will try to escape. It's a 4+ to escape. He fails. He gets his reroll from his bandana. He still fails. So he's stuck there. So he will shoot the spiders. They're much better. In fact, his outlaw pistol hit all of them. His regular pistol did not. So he does get 1 reroll with the bandolier, which hits. And I get 2 extra shots with the outlaw pistols because I had 2 6s. Alright, so an unwounded one, 3 or better, will kill it. Unwounded one, 3 or better, will kill it. Unwounded one, 3 or better, will kill it. And he's still got 4. Oh, actually, I take that back. That was a... I guess I should have... That would have done 4 wounds. That would kill it. I forgot that wasn't the outlaw pistol, so it doesn't have the +2. But that's 5. That's plenty to kill that. So that was 4 dead, which lets him heal 4 wounds. And he gets to catch his breath for a D3. So he gets to heal 1 more. And then draw a loot card. Gold bars, 250 gold. We will reveal the number. And the number is 1. It's not the 2 we are looking for. That moves the track down 1, luckily. That puts it at 11. So it's just at the threshold of 8. And then Joseph has to make his agility test for the mind worms. He fails. So then he makes a spirit test, which he fails. So he's going to take 5 points of sanity. Blah. Alright, zoom out a little so you can see. Joseph's going to come over to this room right here. Alright, Joseph gets to hold back the darkness. Let's see where you guys can see. Well, that's not too bad. Holding back the darkness is a 7, which is still good. So then Joseph gets to move. A 3 or a 1. Well, I would love to get more grit, but I need to get off this tile. So we're going to take the 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Not quite enough. So he has to make another agility test. Succeeds, and he avoids mind worms. Alright, and then Joseph has to hold back the darkness again. A 5 will fail. That puts us up to 4. And we draw another darkness card. Whispering Voices. Each hero takes D6 horror hits. This is not good. So he takes 5 horror hits. Saves 3 of them, so he's going to take 2 sanity. And then, a random hero has to pass a Spirit 4+ test. That's Joseph with 1 die, or he has to roll on the Madness table. 5. Make sure you guys can see that roll. Yep. Phew. Boy. Dodged a bullet there, I think. Alright, Joseph gets to move. 5 or a 1. Again, I would love to get a grit, but I want to get off this tile with the mind worms. So, you know what? Let's try to get through this. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does not really matter too much of where he actually ends up going. Move it down there. And let's see what the exploration token is. It is an encounter. And the encounter is Ancient Ruins. The room is a makeshift dig site. An excavation has uncovered ancient ruins of a massive alien statue buried for millennia in the earth. Make a lore 6+ test. Alright, his lore is 3. It's not horrible. But he fails. But it's a... Oh, I didn't even read this. For every 6+ a hero rolls, they gain 50 experience. Then, if at least 1 hero passed, they realized the greater ramifications of what they discovered. They would then immediately draw and play a Growing Dread card. Well, Joseph failed, so no heroes passed. So he does not get a Growing Dread card. Alright, we are looking for number 2. And this number happens to be 6. Ooh, ouch. 1 fell swoop. We move 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are at 9. We are down at 5 with the posse marker. We need a 9+ to pass holding back the darkness. Speaking of which, it is Joseph's turn to hold back the darkness. And we get an 8. So darkness will move. Time is very, very much of the essence. So Joseph moves. A 6 and a 3. Let's see. 1, 3, You know what? 4, 5, 6. He's just going to get surrounded if he's attacked anyway. Let's see what this exploration token is. It is 2 encounters. Lots more encounters. The first one is a Dark Altar. And the next one are Mangled Remains. So the Dark Altar. The wicked looking altar rests here. Clearly someone has been up to go good. I can choose to knock the altar down. Strength check. He's only got 2. Strength 5 plus. If successful, gains 40 experience. But if he fails, he's attacked and it is elite. So it gets an extra elite ability. Or ignore it and move on, and it's a luck test. I think I will ignore it and move on. 3 plus luck test. Joseph has 4 dice for luck. Make sure you guys can see the box. Yep. I'll move the camera in a moment. And he succeeds. If it was failed, he would draw a darkness card, but he does not. Mangle Remains. Broken, twisted mess. It looks like it may have once have been human rests here. The sight is not pretty, and the smell is worse. If there's someone you were looking for as part of your mission, this is all that remains of him. Well, we were not. Otherwise, each hero may make a Spirit 6 plus test. If passed, recover a grit. If failed, take D6 horror hits. Joseph, with his 1 spirit die, does not want to make the attempt. He's already got enough sanity damage at the moment. Alright, we're going to come over to this room right here. That is the next goal. We are kind of whizzing through this map, simply because we have not had much in the way of combat as of yet. Just the one. Lots of encounter cards. Well, here we go. And Joseph needs to hold back the darkness. A 3 will fail, which gives us a Growing Dread card. We have a second Growing Dread card. And Joseph gets to move. I guess I will take the 5. Alright, and let's see what this token is. It is... Where are you? There we are. Another encounter. Don't want to focus. There we go. Another encounter. Wow, how many... I guess the last 4 are like all the attack ones, I guess. So it could be an end. All right, and we get a rail switch. The rail tracks set into the dusty floor here split off in 2 directions, and there is a switch box to change their path. I can choose to pull the switch. If I discard it and draw a new one. Wonder, so basically this what happens is if successful I gain 25 experience and roll a d6. 1 or 2 the ceiling collapses. And I take a d6 hits. A 3, 4, 5, or 6 you hear the rails ahead creak and groan. Something has changed. Next time you reveal an exploration token you can discard it and draw a new one. I would imagine, since all of the exploration tokens have been used, if I discard it, I would draw from the ones that have already been used. Basically, they get reshuffled, kind of like a deck. So, considering that the majority of the next ones should be attacks, I think I've only had 1 attack, the rest of these have all been encounters. I think I have a good chance of getting an encounter rather than a fight. So let's go ahead and give it a try. So 2 dice for strength. 4 plus, so I succeed. Make sure you guys can see that. Yep. Okay. And then, so he's going to gain 25 experience, which is nice. And then on a 1 or 2, he's going to take some hits. Anything else? Oops. Sorry, my dice problem. A 3. Okay. So he has this. He can discard the next exploration token. Of course, that could all be moot. We need to see what this is. Is this the number 2 that we are looking for? It is not. It is number 4. Alright, so we are down to 1. The posse is at 1. Doesn't make a huge difference, but that's all for that room. So we are coming down to here. We've got 2 rooms here, 2 left. A couple exploration tokens. So Joseph attempts to hold back the darkness. A 3 fails. Puts us up to 7. Time is really of the essence. Joseph moves and gets a big move anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what this exploration token is. It is an attack. So I will go ahead and use this encounter to discard that and redraw. So random draw is 1 encounter. Keep this going so that will speed this up. Some dusty crates. The room is filled with dusty crates and barrels. There could be something amongst them. Then again, something doesn't smell right here. So choose. I can start opening the crates. For each 5+ gain 10 experience and draw a loot card. For each 1 rolled, he's ambush attacked. Or he can ignore, and he takes 3 horror hits that do 2 sanity each. I think I'm going to ignore. I want speed. I don't want to have to fight if I can help it. So 3 horror hits, 3 willpower saves, fails 2, so that's going to be 4 sanity that he takes. And I think I'm going to do a quick... Now, you know what, I've got revives. So I think Joseph's in a pretty good spot. It's just a matter of getting through this darkness. So hold back the darkness, speaking of which. 7 is not good enough. Boom, that gets us another darkness card. The Dark Omen, the darkness immediately moves 1 step forward on the depth track. Each hero gains 20 experience points and can recover a grit. So he gets a grit, which is nice. But the depth track moves one farther forward. As well, Joseph gets to move. 3 or 2. 2 is just enough. 1, 2. To see what is in that room. And this is big surprise and attack, and I cannot avoid that one. And his threat is Paradise of White Spiders and a Paradise of Stranglers. So we have 3 Void Spiders, 3 Stranglers. The Void Spider's special ability, need to figure this out, is a 6. Severing Bite rolls a 6 to hit, ignore defense. Ouch. And for the Stranglers, a 3. Regeneration. That shouldn't be too bad. I don't think they're gonna last long enough. Alright, let's make sure you guys can see all of that. I can kind of move it over a little bit more. Alright. So, it will be time to hold back the darkness. A 6 will not, which gives us another darkness card, which is Power of the Void. All void enemies are now +1 combat. Let's see if you can see that. There we go. Well, the Void Spiders go first.